Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those joining for the first time, my name is Diana and I like to create different videos on lifestyle, makeup, overall whatever I feel like recording for the week. So I post once a week, usually on Fridays or in the weekends. Sometimes if I get the chance I'll post earlier than that, but I always post once a week. And for today's video I actually wanted to try out some of the makeup that I got, but I haven't had the chance to use it. Especially because we're on quarantine, I just haven't had the energy either to really do my makeup and stuff. So today I decided to take out some of the stuff that I ordered that I haven't had the chance to use. So this is just gonna be get ready with me. I'm gonna be talking about a few things related to like mental health, kind of bringing awareness, because I've been going through a lot of stuff. Like I believe like many of you guys, you know, anxiety and depression is real, so I kind of want to talk a little bit about it. It's not about it. It's not gonna be a depressing video, but it's more about creating awareness and kind of letting you guys know what I do to help me, because we all have those rough days. Yeah, without further ado, let's begin with the video. All right, my neighbors are being super loud and my window is freaking shut and it's so fucking annoying. But I'm gonna start off with my lip balm. I got this one. This was actually for sleeping. I put this one every night, so I put it right by my bed, and I'm just gonna add a little bit so my lips can get moisturized meanwhile I do my makeup. So I'm gonna start off with Milani Prime Corrector. I actually got this during the summer, but I never used it. This is actually the first time I'm gonna open it. I got this because I have acne prone skin and it diffuses discoloration and it minimizes your pores. So first, starting off, I'm gonna put on my primer and then I'll get into doing my eyebrows. Probably only going to show you guys how I do one eyebrow because I don't want to waste nobody's time. Make sure to put some in your jawline. But like I was saying, I think I've mentioned before in my channel how I've struggled with mental health, like some people in my family, and I know it's like natural, but I've always had to deal with it, and coming to UW was like very hard. And I think I got so much better like towards the end of my undergrad, and then my first year of grad school I was pretty good, but then this year was really bad for me. Overall 2020 is bad for everybody, but like in terms of my mental health, like I was just having a really a really tough time loving myself, and I still am having that issue. And I don't know, it's hard to explain because sometimes you just don't really know why you're all depressed and you feel like nothing's working in your life and you're failing at everything, which I know I'm not. And I feel like I've gotten help, and I've been talking to someone, UHS, which is University Health Services. But before I forget, I'm using the NYX Fill and Fluff with my first eyebrow. And I'm looking at my mirror. So just start by outlining it. And I'm more, of course, as you guys know, you have to be more intense with how you're doing your eyebrow. Towards the end of it, because you don't want it to be like super dark here and then this part light. Like it's supposed to be from dark to light here. So it's your own preference too. I personally like it to look more on a natural side. Okay, I will say this is nice, but it's a little creamy and it's like getting a little bit over the place. That's it. I don't really do like too much with my eyebrows. I'm gonna grab some concealer and clean it up, and I'm gonna be using my Tarte concealer. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, I think talking to someone can really help. And for me, I'm very stubborn and I don't like to talk about my feelings with anyone. Even when my family asks me, I don't like talking about it, even with them. I just don't like facing my emotions, if you can say that. Like, I don't like talking about it because it makes it more real for me, the fact that I'm depressed and that I'm going through a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, I feel like it helps you to talk to someone, especially someone who you know is not going to judge you, or maybe it's like a third party that doesn't, you know, that won't choose a side, but is just there to give you that unconditional support. And for me, that's, you know, my therapist. You know, that's the person that I like talking to, who, you know, her purpose is literally just to support me and kind of help me with, you know, all my personal issues, and kind of give me like her opinion, but also giving me the liberty of understanding that at the end of the day, it's my choice what I do with my life, and at the end of the day, I know what's best for me. I'm actually gonna do this eyebrow off camera, and I'll be right back. Last step is I'm gonna use this NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. I'm pretty sure you cannot see it. Oh, there you go. And I use this as my last step to kind of just put them in place. So I'm actually going to start with my eyeshadow now. I'm using the Tarte again to prime my lid. And I'm not going to do a crazy look today, so it's not going to take that long. So my closest friends were able to realize when there was something wrong with me, and just talking overall with them. And with, you know, my grandma is, you know, important. But if you're going through anything, I really recommend for you to talk to someone you trust, or someone that you know is not gonna judge you, or, you know, just overall be an active listener and just overall support you, you know. Another thing that I think that's very important is to just take some time to take care of yourself, if that's physically or mentally or spiritually. Like, do it. For me personally, I like to binge watch different shows, or I like to create TikToks, because I'm like, oh, you know, like, let me take my mind out of this and let me just learn this dance, or let me just watch this show, or let me just start reading this book. And my good friend Scout actually gave me a book because she knew I was going through some stuff, so she gave it to me, and she actually gave me a journal, which I haven't started writing yet in a journal, but I'm gonna do it. It feels like when I talk about it, or when I write how I feel, it just becomes more real, which is why I haven't started writing yet. But I've been looking at it every day, and I think it's gonna help me if I do, but I just haven't had like the courage to do it. I'm gonna go in with the Nubian by Juvia's palette. So this is like a neutral shadow, so I'm probably gonna go in with this yellow one up here, and I'm just gonna place it all over my lid. I think it's very important to do something for yourself to distract yourself, even if it's watching a show. I get so into it that I forget about like my problems, and that's why I might watch it so much, because I want to get out of touch with reality. And it kind of helps me, but at the same time, when I stop watching it, I'm like, oh crap, like I start thinking about everything. Another thing that I've been doing is baking. I started cooking more, baking like stuff that I've never cooked before. So I made homemade conchas, I made apple turnovers, and I'm hoping to make other stuff this coming week. So like every week I'm baking something new. And I think it's nice to just take some time to kind of just treat yourself. I'm gonna go in with this next color, the third one after this one, and focus in it more in the outer part, just to give it a little bit more color and definition in the end. So I'm just applying it there first, and then I'll go in and blend it out. Just know that your emotions and your feelings are valid, so don't ever feel like you shouldn't be feeling this way, that you have everything you should have. Because I feel like sometimes I tell myself, well, why are you complaining? Like, you have a good life, you have the same opportunities you wouldn't have had if your mom, you know, stayed in Ecuador, you know. But at the end of the day, I tell myself, you know what, my emotions are valid, and I am allowed to feel the way that I do. I'm gonna do this gold one right here. I'm gonna do this one right here. It's more of a gold one than this lighter one. And I'm just gonna be using applier. I'm not gonna cut my crease, I'm just gonna apply it maybe even with my finger, and then I'll go in and like kind of smooth it out with this brush. This can be like an everyday makeup look too, like it's not too scandalous but it's not, you know, too basic, like a bronzer shade, and that's all. Now what I'm gonna do is grab one more like big blender brush, and I'm just gonna use it to blend everything one more time. Now I'm gonna do this eye off camera, and then I'll come back and do the rest of my face. I just finished doing my eyes, and I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my rest of my face. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild stick foundation in the color soft beige. I wanted to use a stick foundation for such a long time, but I never got to it. And I got this one not that long ago from Target, which I put in my haul that I had gotten. I haven't used it for like a full face of makeup. I'm also going to add the Milani foundation in light beige as well. But yeah, like I was talking about, that's everything that I've been going through, and I really hope that you guys are all doing well as well, because I know like we all have our own mental health issues, and I hope that you're seeking the resources that you can, especially because, you know, there's crisis lines that are free. You can just call and talk to someone, you know, really taking that initiative to take care of yourself, and knowing that just because you are, you know, talking to someone, or it becomes more real, that it makes you any less of a person, because it doesn't. It just makes you, you know, even stronger, because you're willing to take the initiative to ask for help. I'm actually gonna go in with the Tarte concealer to highlight my face, try to get those dark bags under control. Estos cabrones, como no se callan la pinche boca, man. Right, I know I look pale as fuck, and that's just because I am white complected. So now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Mocha concealer stick to contour. And yes, I go like this to help me, and I still freaking screw up half the time. I always do this one a little bit lower. There you go. And then of course you want to bring it down your jawline. There you go. And then you're gonna do it down your nose if you want to contour your nose. I didn't do contour in my nose. I didn't contour my nose for a really long time. So with my forehead. And I guess the last big thing that I'm gonna share in this video is taking the time to take care of your self-esteem. I know a lot of the time I compare myself to others, and it's just not healthy. We all have a different story. We all grew up with different experiences, with different opportunities, so it's not fair to compare yourself to other people in undergrad or even in grad programs, because we all had, you know, different childhood, you know, a different education. So that's something that I was also struggling with, comparing myself a lot with other people. I know that a lot of time, you know, people tell you like, now compare yourself, don't do this and that, but I don't know why. I never really compared myself until like a couple weeks ago. It got really bad, and I was even getting upset at myself because I was comparing myself to all these other like influencers and stuff, and I had to like kind of call myself out. And I never told anyone that, and I told my therapist, and she assured me that I was enough and everything. I didn't even tell you guys what I was using. I used the ColourPop setting powder, the no filter, and it's called translucent, the color. So I'm gonna let that stay in my face for about 5 minutes. But yeah, going off on that, I've been really like tough time accepting, you know, who I am and comparing myself. And I know that happens a lot to a lot of women and even men, or whatever you identify with. And it's, you know, it's something that a lot of people go through, but it's also realizing that, you know, God gave me the body that I have and I love it. And the reality is that I can't be comparing myself to other people. I am gonna go in with the Physicians Formula bronzer. I have had this for a while, but I just don't really use it, so I'm gonna use it today. Oh, I love how it smells. I can eat this. I'm gonna have to put music in the background of this video because these bitches are being so fucking loud. Now I'm gonna go in with Super Shock Cheek by ColourPop, and it's their blush. I'm gonna go in with a highlighter, and I'm really excited to try this out because I've seen it multiple times in different influencers videos, but I just never had the chance to buy it. It's this 3-color one, and it was like $6, and I know Milani has like bomb ass highlighters, so I tried this one, and it's the Stellar Lights highlighter palette number 2 holographic beams. And I'm actually gonna go in, just because I'm doing this bronzy look, I'm gonna go in with this one and a little bit of this one, so I'm gonna mix these 2 outer ones right here, so I don't try to like overdo it with everything. But oh my god, do you guys see that? Can we just appreciate this highlighter? I'm gonna go in with some mascara in my lashes, and then I'll do my lips. And for the mascara that I'm gonna use is this one that came with my purchase for free. It was like a gift from Milani. Alright, so I decided to put my hair up because it was bothering me, so I put it up in a bun. But yeah, so now I finished putting mascara on. I don't know if you guys can see how they went up. I have pretty long lashes. I just have them straight down so they don't really pop out. My last thing that I'm gonna do is my lips, and I'm gonna be using LA Girl's Cafe lip liner. Is it Cafe? Yeah, it's Cafe. So I kind of overline my lips. Now I'm gonna use Sueño de Coco from I Love Sari. I haven't used this one since like the holidays. I love this color. I just feel like it goes with like all looks. I'm gonna actually use the Ludacris Lip Gloss from Milani. I got it last week and I haven't used it, so I'm just gonna open it up. Ooh. Alright y'all, so I put it on. I really like it. From all my things that I really liked, I love the highlighter, I love the lip gloss, 100%. It's so good. I love this combination. I feel like my skin looks really nice. The Wet n Wild and Milani stick foundation. I think the primer did a really good job at covering my red spots because I have some acne scars, so this one was actually pretty good. I don't know what else I used. The mascara, I will say, for Milani it's nice, but I know that it's not as good as the Tarte one. I like the Tarte one better. I think I've mentioned that one in my video before. My last step is actually putting the Jungle Rock setting spray from Bretman Rock in his collaboration with Wet n Wild. So it's this one. It's pretty cool. It's like this highlighter color, but it doesn't really highlight your face. Like, it's not too much. So I'm gonna put it all over my face. Do you guys enjoy this video and the look? And just my little pep talk of mental health, and I hope that it kind of helps some of you guys feel more reassured and know that you're not alone. Everybody's going through these things and it's okay to ask for help. But that is all. Take care. I really appreciate you all, you guys. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate it when I get new subscribers. It really means a lot to me. Take care and stay safe. Bye.